Hello, survivors. Welcome to Sona Awareness, and I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is Bonnie. In today's video, I want to talk about narcissistic males and their really strange relationship, toxic relationship also that they have with their mothers. And actually, before I get into this topic, guys, please consider subscribing to this channel, hit the like button, and turn on your notifications. So I'm going to jump right into this topic about narcissistic mothers and their sons. So the first thing that I want to kind of touch on is that narcissistic parents, how poorly they treat their children. These are people that really don't need to be parents, really don't need to be parents at all. They have children for, a bunch of different reasons, for resources, or to attach themselves to their partners, and so they can't leave. Some narcissistic men will get women pregnant so they can't leave the relationship, or they'll be tied to them forever, which is kind of weird. Why would somebody want to be tied to somebody forever? Like, it's almost like you can't get rid of them because you guys share a child in common now, and they can continue to traumatize you and put you through a lot of drama for a very long time. So they kind of want to attach themselves to people, and narcissistic females, they have children for pretty much the same reasons as men do, for a source of supply. So as parents, again, narcissistic parents treat their kids bad, very bad emotionally, and this is where a lot of damage comes in to the children. A lot of damage. There's a lot of things that narcissistic parents do, a lot of control tactics, the same things that they do to us, to their partners, a lot of manipulation and gaslighting, and just a lot of that emotional abuse. So the thing is that when it comes to them, they, in their parenting, they have this sense of entitlement, like I'm first, or I'm more important than my own child, or children are a handful. They'll put their children off on other people, and they'll do so many shady things involving parenting that most people would just be disgusted by if they really knew what was going on with the narcissist behind closed doors. They don't make good parents at all. They do a lot of things to the children, and the children end up turning out to be someone that later on in life becomes a narcissist, or later on in life becomes a person that decides to still have love, still have empathy for others, even though they were abused, because they accepted what has happened to them and became educated and got the treatment that they needed. So the narcissistic mother in this situation that I want to talk about, the relationship between the mother and the son. Narcissistic mother, it could be in the family, it could be the mother that's a narcissist, or the father that's a narcissist, or both parents, both dad and mom, but the relationship between a narcissistic mother and their son is a very toxic relationship. I don't know if you ladies have noticed, or if if you were in a situation where you particularly seen this situation, but you will see that the narcissists are very, very cruel, very disrespectful to their moms. I mean, the disrespect is unbelievable, because you would never think that, a male would talk to a lady that way, an older lady, and especially a lady that brought you into this world, that's your mother, So just seeing that, it's just shocking. It's almost like you can't believe that, a person would disrespect their mother so much and be so mean to them. And you kind of get the sense that it's just so much emotions involved in it, so much anger, and then they're back to being close again, and then it's like a cycle. But it's really basically an emotional marriage. It's give and take. I'm cool with my mom. Come to holidays, any other time, I'm talking bad about her, as far as the narcissistic male. And they just rotate their emotions all the time, back and forth. It's really bizarre. And in these cases, no matter how disrespected the mom was, or what the son did, the mom has their back, has their son's back no matter what they do to you, even though they know that it's wrong in a relationship. The mother knows, and just will continue to have the son's back no matter what they've done. It's just very, very strange. And even other family members, they'll kind of fall in line in a lot of cases. But you know the old saying, after all, family is first. So that's how it is. You know, that families end up having their back, and you get intertwined into this rejection and this acceptance cycle back and forth. Even with within your family that you have with the narcissist, or your children, if you do have kids with the narcissist, the family kind of rejects, accepts you, because the narcissist is talking so much, controlling the narrative of what people think about you, about your character, about the things that go on into your relationship. The narcissist is able to control everything and lie about it too, and manipulate everybody. So they're siding with their family because that's the person that they know, they're more loyal to in a lot of cases, even though it's not right, because if they did wrong, you would expect people to see that right is right and wrong is wrong. But that's not really the case when it comes to, narcissistic families also, so back to the point, there's an old saying that says how a man treats his mother is how they're going to treat you. And whoever came up with this saying is a genius, because it is exactly true. You date a man and they treat their mothers pretty bad. 9 times out of 10, they're going to treat you really bad. And then there are men that really have a good, healthy, fulfilling relationship with their mothers, and they carry that into the relationship with you, that y'all have a really good, healthy relationship. So when a narcissist resents, it seems like they got a lot of resentment towards their mother, and again, they are very disrespectful. And you'll end up seeing that a lot of times they end up taking it out on you and being disrespectful towards you too, being cruel and having a lot of rage towards you too. So there are deep abandonment issues going on with the narcissist, and the mother, whatever happened during the childhood, we will probably never know. I don't know if the narcissist told you guys what happened. Sometimes I hear they do. Most of the time they just keep it in because they haven't, they're not good at expressing themselves and telling the truth anyway. So all you know is that there's a strong hate towards their mother. So a lot of their mothers abandoned them and really put them off on their grandmothers, or their aunts and their uncles and other people were really raising the narcissist. So they have a lot of abandonment issues. And on the reverse side, it's very interesting that even with all those issues and all how angry they are towards their mother, they still have a strange relationship. Sometimes they, kissing their mothers on the mouth, which in some cultures may be okay, depending on, what culture you're from, or even what country you're from. They, they expect you to cook exactly how their mother cooks, or clean exactly the way she do things. So, they expect you to do everything that they want you to do without question. It's just very controlling and just very strange. So a lot of women, when dealing with narcissistic men, you'll realize that you'll deal with misogyny when dealing with narcissistic men. They are, but they also are trauma bonded to their moms. They hate her at the same time, but they're still going around that mother. They still expect their mother to be there for them when they have issues with you or anything else, any other problems that they may have. And they're still directing a lot of their issues that they have from their mother, from their childhood growing up, at you. So projection at its best. They're able to sit around and take all of that anger out on you and the abuse. That's what makes the relationship so toxic with a lot of narcissistic men. They can actually easily disconnect from you. No matter how good of a person you are, no matter how kind you are, no matter what you do for them in the relationship, they can disconnect from you and just treat you like an object. It's like they have no emotions when it comes to women sometimes. And you're kind of wondering, like, how is this possible? Like, even if you're married to them, whether you have children with them, or even if you've been with them for years and years, you'll still end up being treated just like an object. And it's definitely the same love and hate relationship that they have with their mother. They're going to have that same type of relationship with you. And in other cases, there are moms that actually spoil the narcissistic male, spoiled them and spoiled them and spoiled them, and gets them out of any trouble again that they may end up being in. So they overspoiled them. So that may be another factor in why they are the way that they are. But either way, what it is with these individuals is they want you to be the new mommy, and for some reason they hate all women at the same time, So that is my take on narcissistic men and the relationship, the toxic relationship that they have with their moms. I mean, let me know, guys, if you experienced this situation, or if you've seen it, or what perspective you were able to see it at. Was it narcissist spoiled, do you believe? Or was the mom never there? Or was she really toxic, just like the narcissist? Let me know what your perspective is on this. And as always, thank you guys again for tuning in. I hope this video was helpful to you guys. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, guys. Thank you for watching and listening.